So if I started buying crypto in 2023, what cryptocurrencies would I buy? I mean, it's the beginning of 2023 right now, and these cryptocurrencies should do well till 2024, 2025, when the bull market ends. But what are these 10 cryptocurrencies I would buy, and why would I buy them? First of all, let me get something out the way. If you're expecting microcaps or nanocaps, this video is not for you. Because right now you want to be buying top cryptocurrencies and cryptocurrencies that did very well in the last bull market, but it wasn't their time yet. And you can actually make massive gains with these without risking your shirt. There's still time to make money on microcaps and nanocaps, which is towards the end of a bull market. What you want to be doing right now is accumulating cryptocurrencies, taking profits so you can use those profits to buy more cryptocurrencies. And by the way, I'm not telling you to buy right now, this second, depending on when the video comes out. I'm just saying, buy the dips. Second point I want to make is, if you're more conservative, you can just stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum. You're still going to make massive gains here. And you can even take profits in those cryptocurrencies, so you can put into USD or whatever fiat you want or stablecoin, but also use those cryptocurrencies to invest in mid-caps and microcaps. I mean, microcaps and nanocaps, or whatever else you want to invest in. Anyway, it's 2023. Here are the 10 cryptocurrencies I would buy. Now, I already mentioned Bitcoin and Ethereum, which should be most of your cryptocurrency portfolio anyway, but I'm not going to count those to these 10 cryptocurrencies. Number one, Algorand. See, I was talking about Algorand a couple of years ago, and I was saying it's not the right time to buy. It's not its time yet. Even though Exodus.io wallet is built on Algorand, it has amazing tech. I actually said that it's going to be good in the next bull run. Well, this is the next bull run, so Algorand is one of our picks. Number two, Avalanche. Avalanche is not only an amazing blockchain, super fast and effective, it also has amazing price action. As a matter of fact, all these cryptocurrencies that have made this list have good price action. But Avalanche has done extremely well. So of course it would make my crypto list of 2023. Another one I was talking about the last bull market but didn't go as high as it could have, in my opinion, is Cosmos. Cosmos is doing great things, it's trying to be more decentralized and has to have a place in my portfolio. Next up is BNB. Yes, the cryptocurrency from Binance. I figure you have to hold at least one exchange, and Binance has shown most resilience and amazing management. I mean, it's a go-to cryptocurrency exchange. So BNB should be in that portfolio if you're gonna have some exchange coins in your portfolio. That, and of course I love CZ. I think he's doing a great job in marketing and presenting himself, as well as how he conveys himself in general on social media. Next up, Matic or Polygon. Why? Well, it's a great layer 2, but it's also a great layer 1 blockchain. I mean, we are building our own projects here and we are using Ethereum, but a lot of our assets are on Polygon. It's fast, it's efficient, and it works. And the price action is so sexy. Next up is a Link or Chainlink. Listen, if you believe Ethereum's gonna work, needs to come with Link. Why? Link is the #1 oracle on Ethereum, meaning it feeds information to Ethereum that from outside its blockchain. You can't really do that without an oracle. Now, Link is the #1 oracle and the most expensive oracle, meaning it's also the most trustworthy oracle with proof of concept. Big companies like to pay money. They feel safer, believe it or not. And believe me, not only because of proof of concept, well, think about this. Let's say you're having heart surgery. If you had the money, would you go to a surgeon that costs $5,000 or $1,000? I'd go to the $5,000 one. And it makes sense. It works as proof of concept. That's the one, that's the go-to one. I'm not saying other oracles won't go up in price, but Link is kind of a sure bet, if you will, for institutions and big companies. Next up, Mana or Sand. Listen, People need to invest in these. Companies don't have a choice but to invest in these. Let me explain. No one's talking about this, by the way. Let's say I'm a company like Nike or Adidas, and I actually buy plots of land and start advertising on Mana, on Decentraland. If you have another company, let's say Reebok or Puma, there's competition. You cannot afford not to do the same thing because of risk reward. See, if this thing works and takes off, those companies will take off and you'll be left behind, meaning they will take market share from you. But if you are in there, even if you lose money, you're still competitive. Does that make sense? Companies like this would rather lose millions, if not more, rather than having the chance to stay back behind and lose market share. So Sand and or Mana would be in that top 10. Talking about gaming, a Gala. Listen, there's a lot of hype around Gala and it's doing very well price-wise, so that should be part of your portfolio for an unexpected moonshot. Another cryptocurrency industry you want to be in is DeFi. DeFi may take off. And if it does take off, a top player like Aave or Compound, I actually prefer Aave at this point, would be an asset you need to hold in your 2023 portfolio, in my humble opinion. Now, before I go to the next cryptocurrency on this list, which I think is going to do immensely well, and I bet you don't expect it, just a couple of notable mentions. One of them being Solana. And yes, I know it's offline all the time. Solana offline, SOL. But you have to understand that Windows didn't work that well either back in the day. We had blue screens left and right. But it became a dominant player. And I see the same characteristics what Solana is trying to do. They have huge investors behind them and they're trying to niche out a market. And I think they're going to do very well. Another notable mention is Near Protocol and XRP. I think those should be part of my crypto portfolio as well. And by the way, all these cryptocurrencies I'm talking about are part of my portfolio, except Polkadot, which I want to get back into since I sold at the highs. Now, there is one more cryptocurrency I think is going to do very well, and no one's expecting this, and that is ApeCoin. I really believe in this cryptocurrency. I was talking about it from the beginning when everybody was saying it's not going to do good, and the price action is actually insane. It's doing extremely well and can be a huge chance for it to go to the moon. I don't like saying that, but very, very high. Now remember, buy on dips. This is high risk, not financial advice, and make sure you take profits in Bitcoin, stable coins at the very least. Remember, altcoins will make you rich, Bitcoin will make you wealthy. Now, I recommend you watch this video right here next, but if you don't want to watch that, YouTube actually recommends this video for you. Subscribe down below. See you in the next one.